What's going on, beautiful people? Thank you for tuning in and watching and listening to my rants and rambles. I appreciate your appreciation. And I'm going to talk about lucid dreaming in this video. Now, I'm just going to tell you guys, I'm not very experienced with this shit. And everything that I'm going to tell you here, it sort of happens spontaneously. But, maybe if I tell you how it happened, you can maybe put more conscious effort into it and make it happen faster and more regularly, because I still can't do it regularly. I know if I put in the conscious effort, I will. But lately it's been happening more and more spontaneously, and I'll tell you what's going on. I've been recording my dreams for the last 7-8 months, something like that. Maybe more, maybe like a year. Anyway, doesn't matter. I've been recording them long enough. So long that I'm kind of used to the dream state by now. Like, I'm used to getting up and writing my dreams down and making interpretations of them. Sometimes just thinking, this is weird as fuck. I have no explanation for this most of the time. And then there's these few times where I'm like, yeah, this is a clear message. And anyway, I've become so accustomed to writing my dreams down and delving into the dream world and looking into symbolism and making use of it, that something started to happen recently. I started to recognize in the middle of the dream that I'm dreaming. And when I recognize whatever I'm doing in the dream, I do whatever the fuck I want. Whatever the fuck I want. And this has been happening recently. Again, this is spontaneous. But let me tell you when it happens. It happens when I wake up at night and go back to bed. That's when it happens. I usually wake up in the middle of the night. If I go to bed at 10, about 4 or 5 hours, I'm awake. I go get some water, drink some water, and go back to sleep. And sometimes it takes me like half an hour to get back to sleep. Maybe I'll play some music. Maybe I'll read something, for half an hour. It depends. If I feel like I just want to get back to sleep, I just jump right into it. If I feel like I'm a little bit awakening, I don't resist it, because I know if I go back to bed, it's going to be a fucking problem. I'm not going to be able to go back to sleep. I just listen to music or chill or whatever. If it's nice weather outside, just go for a quick walk. Come back, then usually I'm sedated again and I go back to bed. And it's usually after I go back to bed that weird shit starts to happen and I start to recognize that I am dreaming. I don't know why, but then I did some research on lucid dreaming, and it turns out, actually, like a lot of people who lucid dream will set an alarm. They'll wake up in the middle of the night, they'll say something, affirmations or whatever, and then they go back to bed. And then the lucid dream. Well, it's been happening to me spontaneously as of late. And I honestly credit it. This is the thing. I honestly, for me, credit it. I'm not even putting conscious effort. If I want to, and I will at some point, put in conscious effort to start doing it more regularly and with more conscious control. But in the meantime, it's just spontaneously happening. It happened to me a few nights ago. And it happened to me again like a week ago or something. I think it's just because of constantly recording my dreams and being aware of them and interpreting them and making symbols of them, that I'm spontaneously starting to realize more and more it's been happening when I am dreaming. So the other day, I was like on my balcony, in the dream, I was on my balcony in my old apartment, and then I look around and I'm like, hold on, I don't live here no more. This means this isn't real. This is a dream. And you know what I did? I went flying. I went flying after. I jumped off the balcony. I knew nothing was going to happen to me. Because I knew this was a dream. I recognized in the middle of the dream, because I guess because I've been linking these worlds so much in the past few months, in the past 6 to 12 months, I've been linking the world of dream and waking, that I'm starting to just be kind of aware when I'm dreaming and when I'm not. And in the dream, I realize I'm like, I don't fucking live here no more. This is a dream. That means I can do anything. There's no consequences. And I start flying around, man. It's beautiful, eh? Imagine, because it feels so real. So imagine like you're on a balcony and then you're about to jump, but gravity ain't got nothing on you. That's how it felt. It's so exalting, man. I'm like, all right, nothing's gonna happen. I knew. And I jump off the thing, and I'm like, no gravity. I look down and I start to fly around like Superman. So so yeah, that was a fun experience. And then I did something sexual later on, but we'll not talk about that. Um, so yeah, so it's really nice. It's quite an experience. And I had it a few nights ago. I was with my brother, and in the middle of the dream, I'm looking at my brother. I'm like, yo, this is a fucking dream, bro. And then my brother's a little bit scared. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna go do whatever the fuck I want, you know. And then I'm telling him, do whatever you want. And then he's like, he's not sure this is a dream, right? And I'm trying to convince him, like, bro, this is a fucking dream. This is not real. I'm like, we can do whatever we want. There's no consequences here. And then I don't remember exactly what I did after, to be honest. I just remember again that moment of recognition that this is a dream. It's just been happening a lot more spontaneously as of late. So I think combining journaling your dreams and taking advantage of any time you wake up and then you go back to bed. There's definitely something there. I don't know what the fuck it is. Probably some brain science bullshit going on. Not that I give a fuck, because as long as it works, it works. There seems to be, like, usually this happens to me, always actually happens to me in the other part of the dream. Another incident that happened to me, I realized I was in the dream, I was high on acid, and I realized that this is a dream and I'm high on acid in the dream. So I just fucking I fucking took so much acid, and I was pretty much in heaven. Like, I was in infinite bliss in the dream, because I knew, like, there's no consequences and I don't have to worry about nothing. So it's really fun to do this. Like, it's just fun. Honestly, it's so much fun. Lucid dreaming is like, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Take anything here in the physical world that you can't do, you can do that in the dream state. So it's a lot of fun. I'm gonna get better at this. I promise you guys, I'm gonna get better at this. As I put more conscious control into it and conscious effort. It's just, I'm not feeling that the urge to do that at the moment, but it seems to be calling me just because of all the spontaneity that's been going on in me realizing I'm in a dream. So that's it. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. God bless you all. I love every single one of you guys. You're all amazing, wonderful beings. And see you guys on the other side. You know, see you in your travels and my travels into the astral realm and into other realms. God bless you all. I love every single one of you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, or you're gonna sleep with the fishes.